Stick around, make a sound, hunker down, it's Dumb People Town.
Hey, Townies, welcome to another episode of Dumb People Town. Population Thorn. Like a thorn in our sides that we like.
Jesse has a thorn.
Hi, Jesse.
Like a thorn in your side
that we
you
like. It's reminding me of good things in our life.
I'm glad that's here.
What is that nudging me? What is that beautiful
Jesse.
pain I feel in my side? It's Jesse Thorn. How are you, bud?
I'm well, Randall, and you?
I'm good. It's so nice to see you. So nice to have you here to play
Usually
with us.
we're playing in your studio, and now we got you in our studio.
I'm happy anytime I'm in Burbank, California.
That's right.
I'm going to go get some model trains, some goth shoes.
And some chili.
Some Exotica records.
Where did you grow up?
Chili.
I'm from San Francisco.
That's what I thought, the Bay Area.
Yeah, dude. He's all Giants all the time.
Did anyone else, Burbank lived in a certain part of your mind as a youth before?
Johnny Carson.
Carson, but then there was seemed like anytime you'd see a sweepstakes for something, it was like Burbank, California.
Burbank, California.
So it's weird what it becomes when you live here versus what it is in your childhood.
It still is a weird place.
Right.
It is,
So
yes. There's still a
Burbank-
magic to it and a suburb.
To those who aren't from here.
Yeah, it is exactly the thing that I imagined it to be, except that I didn't know there was also a martial arts museum.
Wait, hang on a second. What's it called?
It's called the Burbank Martial Arts Museum, I think.
I mean, what is hanging in there?
It's not called Hiya.
For a while, I had lower back pain and was going to a physical therapist in Burbank. And like within sightline of the entrance to the physical therapy,
could
there was a
see.
martial arts museum. There was a gun store.
Yeah.
There was a model
Gun store.
train store.
Yeah.
There was a women's clothing store that was never open. It was only
Sure.
open by appointment.
Right. Appointment only.
Two of
Love an appointment
the
only.
best Halloween stores are out here.
Oh, for sure.
Along
Yeah,
Magnolia.
so it's seasonal shopping and martial arts
And gun
museums.
stores.
And gun stores.
But also
I love it.
just
Don't forget the store that's only books about airplanes.
Oh, yeah.
See, yes.
This is
You need-
Portos. Burbank is a
You need a-
specialty city. I went to Portos and got
Well,
it.
everybody hits a point living in LA where you realize 80% of the businesses you see are just money laundering.
Oh, yeah. There's
Like the Peruvian restaurant by my house that I've never seen anyone walk into
or out of.
ever. Light is always on.
I mean,
is
that's better than if you saw people walk in but no one ever walking out.
Fair.
Where are
Very
they
fair.
going?
It is.
There's Portos, and that's a portal. That's a portal.
Yeah.
I
For
grew up
sure.
in San Francisco in the Mission District, and for a while there was a store that sold Brazilian things.
That is.
And I thought, there's no question this
No,
is a money
there's a front.
laundering store.
Yeah.
Like, how many Caveanas can you sell?
When we were in
flags?
New York, there was a store underneath the Surf Reality, which was one of the sort of performance art spaces that the alternative comedy scene kind of was born out of in way downtown Allen Street.
They never had anything in this bodega.
It was like one in. It was like a bodega, but like
They really never had anything in there.
It was like one box of laundry detergent
And mac and cheese, and then a mac and
of
cheese.
a brand you've never heard of.
And if folks don't know, alternative comedy is when you say thorn in my side, but then you flip it by saying that I like.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's alternative comedy.
It's alternative to comedy.
Well, all right. We've got the world is getting dumber,
Yes, always is.
and
I
we
got a
still
great
cover
story.
it. Dan's got a story.
Dan jump.
Ready?
Yes.
Headline: Man with drugs asks law. Can you help me launder this?
Yeah.
Man with drugs asks law enforcement for protection.
Help me against me.
Help me make my life better.
Sent in by Nick Tangborn.
New
Tangborn.
That's a new one. Tangborn and Cash.
At Jack Pine Social.
Thank you,
I'm
sir.
intrigued by both the name and
And I love
the
when
handle.
a name is so far from the handle, so far from the name.
Yeah.
I'm just intrigued.
Do you know, like, if you're reading a book or you're watching a TV show or movie and there's that point where both people are criminals,
Yeah.
and someone screws the other person over,
Yeah.
and they go, "What are you gonna do? Call the cops?"
Exactly.
I love when someone goes, "I think I might."
Yeah.
I might just call the cops.
Which
on my-
ruins the plot
I know.
entirely for the show. But in this case, the guy was like,
It's like
I
the-
know who can help me here.
My favorite moment in the Heath Ledger Joker Batman thing
Yeah.
is when Batman's holding him over the side of a building and Heath Ledger is like, "You're screwed. You're completely screwed. The Joker's screwed." And he's like, "Let me go." And then you become me.
yeah, and he can't.
What if for one moment Batman's like, "I'm cool with that." He just dropped it later, bitch. It just drops him.
Because technically,
I'll forget about this.
You already are him. But that's a whole. We can get to a whole bunch of Batman stuff.
You're already.
All right. Harrison County, Texas. An East Texas man is behind bars after officials say he initially asked law enforcement for help after not paying his supplier for drugs. So he's the bad guy.
Yeah.
he wants the cops to shake down this guy on his behalf
because he didn't pay his supplier,
And the guy's
now
coming
he wants
after him.
protection
Right.
Protect
from
me.
the supplier.
That's
Yeah,
where
it's
you gotta
like
cut out
you
the
hitting
middleman.
your brother and then complaining to your mom that
He's
like he's
chasing
gonna
me.
hit me.
Yes,
Chasing
which is appropriate logic for that age.
for a 5-year-old.
Yes.
not a grown adult.
According to the
Buying
Harrison
drugs.
County Sheriff's Office, on Thursday, around 2:40 p.m.,
Thanks for the details.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, exactly.
around
specificity is the soul of narrative.
with a vague around.
I love when they're like
2:40
around
p.m.
2:46. I love when they give you one
Approximately.
A man identified as Pedro Serrano went.
Loved him in Major League.
I knew some baseball, some
you,
sort
Joe
of
Biv.
like blown save pitcher
Yeah,
joke was
exactly.
coming.
Pedro Serrano.
Pedro Serrano went to their headquarters claiming to be in danger.
Yep.
Quote, he asked to speak with members of our joint Harrison County Violent Crimes and Narcotics Task Force.
That is so specific.
He knows, he's walked into Best Buy and he knows exactly who he needs to
I need to talk to Dave in the Geek Squad right now.
Yes.
He's like, I need to talk to the person who sells toner
It's
cartridges.
Thursday and I know his lunch isn't for 45 minutes.
Get him.
We have time.
He's in the back right now. How do you know? I'm tracking all his movements.
I know where he is at approximately 2:40.
Yes.
42.
Joint Harrison County Violent Crime and Narcotics Task Force.
And he asked for all of it.
Bring him out.
You got to
He
get
has
that down.
He's like, don't give me one county.
No, joint.
I can't do it if it's not a
joint.
If it's not
Exactly.
two counties working together, I can't.
Gonna need interfacing.
Yes, because he was concerned for his safety. The HCSO said in a statement, quote, task force investigators escorted Serrano to the sheriff's office interview room where they began interviewing him.
Yeah.
I think at one point he was like, I don't know why you guys are asking me all these questions. I came here with things I need you. I need
go.
from you.
No, no,
guys.
I got
this
a
is a
to-do
formal.
list here.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is like when our buddy John Bush, comedian, so funny, Minneapolis, good friend of Swartzen's. He's such a good comedian. He was talking about how he was
Smoking pot
smoking
in
his hotel room. He hears a knock on what he thinks is his door, but
yeah,
it's
I
the
think you've told
police
me this
knocking on another door
across the hall.
Across the hall. He opens up his door and all this smoke comes out. Is like, hello? And they're like, what? Get over
You're
here.
now in trouble.
And his joke was, I put 2 fingers up my own ass just to get ready.
Just to get the party started.
Just get the party started.
Why not? He says, I need help with you guys. They take him to the interview room. During the interview, the HCSO says Serrano said he had a large quantity of narcotics in his vehicle, which he parked
Right over there.
outside.
It's over there.
Authorities say Serrano was seeking protection from law enforcement after not paying. Wouldn't it be
Seeking protection from law enforcement
We need a
against
comment here
the other
somewhere.
guy.
After not paying his narcotics dealer. As the interview concluded and investigators began arresting Serrano for the narcotics, he began fighting with them inside
course.
the interview.
Absolutely.
He felt so betrayed.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the parking. Do you think that they have a parking spot for narcotics vehicles?
Yeah.
Right.
It's like
Sort
a
of
grocery
like the
store.
15-minute pickup zone
Yes.
at the
Right.
Home Depot.
Call at this point and we'll come and get the narcotics from your
Yeah.
trunk.
Yeah.
I'm in spot 3.
Do you know how many times I parked in the law enforcement spot at Gelson's and said,
Yes.
undercover?
Yeah. Dan, that works.
No, I'm joking.
100%
Dan,
works.
you could sell that, I feel
Yeah,
like.
I kind of feel like Dan. I mean, I
still
don't
have
mean
my-
to paint with a broad brush here.
I
but-
know, but Dan, you absolutely could
Well, I
be.
still have the walk. You
Yeah.
know, I used to be a federal agent, so I can still
amble.
give a good
Yeah.
Shoulder,
over
shoulder.
here. Yeah, I can do a good general point.
Right.
Yeah, we're close this area off, guys.
Yeah, guys.
You just lift up your wallet. I got a wallet here.
If you say the phrase, we're establishing a perimeter,
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no one's going to question you.
Can I
ever.
tell you something? When
Yes.
I ordered, so on the Judge John Hodgman podcast, where I'm the bailiff,
which
Yes.
which I love
I've
doing.
loved
we were
this show
wonderful
forever.
guests on the program. I wear a bailiff outfit.
I watched you get into it.
Yeah, thank you. I gave you the
I
opportunity.
leered at you. As
Did you
got
enjoy
it.
the show?
I
Yeah.
loved it.
More than the
Blinds
show.
were open for a reason.
More than the show.
I wear, it's actually a fire department dress uniform because bailiffs wear like Sandy Brown, and I didn't want to
yeah,
wear that.
I'm with you.
But I ordered a badge that says Judge John Hodgman podcast bailiff, whatever on it. And when I ordered the badge, I ordered it from a badge company, and I had to fax in a form signed that said I wouldn't use it to impersonate a law enforcement officer.
You need to make
They don't
that
want
claim.
that liability.
They only take it by fax.
That's right.
Really?
I was like, can I mail it in? Can I
No,
email it in?
no,
They're like,
no,
fax.
no,
I had to
fax.
find a fax machine to
How
fax
did you
it
do
in.
that?
I went to like a place.
You'd have to.
I had to go to a place. I had to like
Kinko's?
call 7 Kinkos and find one that
my
still had a fax machine in the back.
And you know where that place was? Burbank.
Yeah,
All right, let's go.
exactly.
For sure.
And the International Fax Museum.
So they start arresting him. He begins fighting with
It's
them
actually a domestic museum, but go ahead.
inside the interview room. Serrano continued to resist even after several HCSO investigators responded to assist. That's a flex.
Yeah.
He was eventually placed into custody and escorted to the Harris County Jail.
Yeah.
Hey, protection.
You're already there.
Protection.
No, that's what he wanted on some level, probably.
The HCSO reports investigators executed a search warrant of Serrano's vehicle, revealing how many grams of methamphetamine
Oh, man.
do you think he had
This
in his
is
car?
a methamphetamine project.
Totally.
100%.
This
I feel
definitely,
like, yeah.
this has undertones of methamphetamine.
Yes.
Is 3 grams a lot? I'm kidding. I don't know. I want to bump it up to pounds, but I mean, maybe
I don't even know how many grams. are in a
80
pound.
grams of
80 grams?
methamphetamine.
Okay.
My mother once got arrested with like 100 hits of acid in her car.
Oh, my God. She's a Grateful Dead fan?
She likes Parliament.
She's
Oh,
the
wow.
hoarder.
But she was driving in Washington, D.C. She was actually in the passenger seat with a friend.
Okay.
And apparently their car, I found this out when my mom went and did jury duty at dinner. She was like, they asked if we'd ever been convicted of a felony. And I said, convicted or arrested?
Oh, my God. And then you're like, Mom?
I'm like,
Fork
and
drop.
continue.
Yeah.
So
I'm listening.
Her car got surrounded by other cars, by cop cars. They pulled her and her friend out of the car, searched the car, found all the acid, arrested them, took them to jail. It turns out that they were driving the same kind of car that someone who had just robbed a bank was
Got it.
driving.
They thought that they
Whoa.
were going to get money.
Good plot
But her
device.
attorney at the time was her first husband, who came and said this is unreasonable search and seizure because they did not match the description of the bank robbers.
Fair.
And so she did not go to jail. But she was mad in 2008 when she
Yes.
told me this story about a thing that happened in 1967 or whatever. She was mad that they had kept the
The
acid.
acid. Uh-huh. She should
She
get
was
it back.
like, how dare they?
She should get it back.
Illegal
She should
search
get
and
it back.
seizure. But
She should get it back.
Everybody
Was
go
that-
back to normal.
Yeah.
That might have been before a time when acid was illegal.
No, I believe it was shortly after it was illegal.
Well, fine. 65.
Well, how many grams, Jason or Jesse?
I'm going to say 100.
80, 100? Jesse Thorn?
I'm going to say
fun?
54 grams.
Okay. They found approximately 825 grams.
That's a lot of grams.
That's a lot of grams.
When do you make it
I
into
think.
pounds?
Now, granted, I don't know what a gram is, but go ahead.
I don't either, but it's a lot of
Kilograms?
them.
Yeah.
Grams.
Serrano was charged with the following crimes: possession of a controlled substance, resisting arrest, and search. Law enforcement is a unique career. This is a quote from some sheriff. I love when
sheriff
people
names.
have the name
Yeah,
for
that
the
fits
job
the
they were
hat.
supposed to do.
You got the name for the hat you're wearing.
I swear to God, when I say this name to you, we could shut off these cameras and write up a pitch doc about a TV show
about this
with
guy.
this cop.
TJ Hooker.
Sheriff B.J. Fletcher.
No.
Uh-huh.
No.
Sure.
That's already a character name
B.J.
in a
Fletcher.
1970s cop show.
BJ Fletcher.
Is whatever.
The Fletch.
Yes.
Not Fletch.
Yeah,
The Fletch.
Yeah, the Fletcher.
Does it
Fletcher
say-
lives.
Does it say what kind of hat he was wearing?
Like 100%. See? You're all, yes.
It's definitely one where he has to take 2 hands to
Yeah.
pull it off.
Yeah, for emphasis. Because he doesn't have the glasses to do it with.
Could be, but is it like one of
You
those?
go like
up?
this?
is it, yeah. Is it like
You got to clear the deck?
You went up.
Is it one of those
Well, because of the hair.
Ranger
right?
hats, or is
right.
it?
Said he's got to go up. Ranger.
Is it a
I
Western
mean, we're in
hat?
Texas.
and he lays it down.
Western hat would be this, Jesse.
I wonder if somebody met BJ Fletcher as a kid and was like, just so you know, you're either going to be a cop or you're going to own a business or you're going to own a bar named after you.
Right,
That is
Fletcher's.
it.
By the way, Dumb People Town on YouTube. Hit like and subscribe. You're gonna want to see.
You're
us
going to
taking
want to
off these
see the
hats.
hat.
We're
He's
doing
doing a
hats.
lot of great hat work. Mime hat work.
Sheriff BJ Fletcher said, law enforcement is a unique career and every day is different. And this episode clearly shows I am thankful these narcotics landed in our lap instead of the streets or the lives of our community.
Because we got so high at the Christmas party.
None of my staff
Thank you.
were injured during the struggle of trying to arrest this
Okay,
suspect.
but all right,
Yeah.
I'm all proud that they did this,
Yeah,
but
something
this
with
is a
BJ
little
Fletcher
like
you
when
don't like?
you get a job and your agent's like, "We got it for you." You're like, "No, you didn't. I got it."
Yeah.
Like he drove the drugs to the police station.
I've never gotten a job, but I think I follow.
Right. Okay.
But is that a testament to your policing that even the drug dudes are like, you know who doesn't just serve but also protects?
We do.
Our local
We
police.
protected this guy.
I mean,
Yes.
I think it is reflective of the mindset where when they lay all the drugs out on
yeah.
the table,
That's a
Yeah,
big
they
shit.
and
love
then they
that.
say this is $75 billion worth of
of drugs.
drugs.
Their favorite.
And you're like, what online calculator are they using for this?
Who
sure.
you're getting the worst deal.
Yeah.
No, but there is. I can't agree with Randy Moore about this. Like, you don't get to do a victory lap when the drugs were
driven
delivered to you.
I
You didn't
feel
knock
like
down a door to get them.
cops are paying Erewhon prices for drugs.
They are.
Local jokes get you local work. Blaine Capatch said that once.
Yes. 100%.
He's right.
All right, we'll get out of here with this.
Best local comic out there.
How old is Pedro Serrano? What do you put the age of a man who bought 180
Who knows to go to the cops?
125 grams of methamphetamine.
820.
825 from his supplier. Didn't want to pay the guy. Then got afraid of that guy.
Kept
went
it
to the
in
cops.
his car. You got to keep it in your car. Went to the cops, said, "Give me protection."
Started
Got
fighting
busted.
when they said, "Well, you're under
busted.
arrest."
Yeah. He's 32 years old.
32.
I'm going to say this man is 24.
Wow.
24.
years old.
Jason Sklar.
42.
Okay.
I should explain. I don't know what a year is, but go ahead.
Okay,
That's
continue.
Same
It's
as
like a gram. Yeah.
One of you is exactly right.
Oh, I'm staying
Now
at 32.
we get to play the game. Who do you think is right?
I think
Stay with
I'm right.
yourself.
I think I'm right.
Okay,
We're all
good.
sticking.
Everyone's staying.
Pedro Serrano is to close out story number 1. Then I'll tell you what I'm up to, and Jason will take it away in story number 2. Pedro Serrano, though, is 32 years old.
Hey, I'll take it. There you go.
That's a prime kingpin age.
Right?
Yeah.
He's really had time to come into his power.
He's
What's
good at the getting the drugs.
His something moon is rising.
I
All right.
feel like it is hard to be a kingpin before you hit perimenopause.
Right? His
Agreed.
his meth moon is rising. All right, guys, we'll take a break. We'll come back. Jesse Thorn is with us. We'll find out what he's got going on, how you can support him, listen to his podcast. He mentioned one already, Judge John Hodgman. His interview show is fantastic too. And then we'll hear what Dan's got. It's Dumb People Town. We'll be right back.
Stick around, make a sound, hunker down, it's Dumb People Town.
All right, guys, it's no secret I love my pets. I love my
that's
2 dogs.
documented.
I love them too.
I
With
do
my
too.
children out of the house now, it's just me and the dogs, and my wife is working so much that, like, it is me and the dogs. They are my companions. They're my compatriots. I would do anything for these animals. They are like people to me.
Well, that's great because today we have a quick message from today's sponsor, the ASPCA Pet Health Insurance Program.
So I'm going to piggyback on top of that. You know your pet is part of the family. You would do pretty much anything for them, right?
Amen.
But those vet bills,
Oh, my
yeah,
God.
they can add up quicker than you'd think. And that's why it's worth checking out the ASPCA Pet Health Insurance. Pet insurance can help manage the vet bills so you can focus on what really matters, making sure your pets get the care they need when they need it. Oh, and here's a little bonus. There's a perk for enrolling. So I think that's really good.
is great.
Certainly as a owner of breeds like bulldogs and French bulldogs who have a lot of problems.
Yeah,
So.
you got to take care of them. When you enroll in an ASPCA pet health insurance plan, you could get a $25 Amazon gift card.
That's
It's a
the perk.
It's a little treat for you
Nice.
while you're doing something great for your pet. The program offers customizable accident and illness plans, making it easier to get your pet the care they need. It's been around for almost 20 years and has covered nearly 1 million pets in that time. You can tailor your plan to fit your budget, your lifestyle, and your pet's particular quirks because big vet bills never show up when it's convenient. No, I don't think they ever do.
No, they don't. I know that firsthand.
To explore coverage, visit ASPCAPetInsurance.com. DP/DPT, I should say that correctly so you know. That is ASPCAPetInsurance.com/DPT. Eligible restrictions apply. Visit ASPCAPetInsurance.com/DPT Amazon terms for more info.
I will say this. This is a paid advertisement. Insurance is underwritten by either Independence American Insurance Company or United States Fire Insurance Company and protected by PTZ Insurance Agency Limited. The ASPCA is not an insurer and is not engaged in the business of insurance.
Guys, I'm just going to say this. I'm going to say it. Confidence shouldn't be complicated. Through HIMS, you can skip the guesswork and get access to care that actually fits your lifestyle. Straightforward, stress-free, and designed around you.
Yeah, I love it. Through HIMS, you can access personalized prescription treatment options for ED, like hard mints, SexRx, plus Climax Control if prescribed.
I like that the mints are hard.
Me too. HIMS offers access to ED treatment options ranging from trusted generics that cost 95% less than brand names.
Like that.
To hard mints. Jay loves those if prescribed. You shouldn't have to go out of your way to feel like yourself.
That's right.
HIMS brings expert care straight to you with 100% online access and personalized treatment plans that put your goals first. This isn't a one-size-fits-all care here.
That forgets about you,
That
right?
forgets you in the waiting room. It's your health and goals put first with real medical providers, making sure you get what you need and the results. Think of HIMS as your digital front door that gets you back to your old self with simple 100% online access to trusted treatments for ED and more, all in one place, Dan.
It is all in one place. To get simple online access to personalized, affordable care for ED, hair loss, weight loss, and more, visit hims.com/DPT. That's hims.com/DPT for your free online visit. hims.com/DPT. Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products include compound drug products, which the FDA does not approve of or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Stick around, make a sound, hunker down, it's Dumb People Town.
Hey, y'all. Welcome back to the show. Before we get into the great Jesse Thorn, Daniel, let these damn townies
I know you have some great gigs coming
where they
up
can
in
see
I
you.
do have some stuff
September.
coming up. I want to make sure
Pull that phone out and-
I'm gonna see if I can remember. While you're doing this and pulling the phone out,
Some have changed.
while you're doing this and you're finding them, let me just say Dan has a wonderful podcast here on this network.
I do.
Called The Midnight Air. I
Called The
want
Midnight
everyone
Air.
to check it out. It is like I have started listening to podcasts to go to sleep, and
That's
yours
what
is
it's
one that
it's
I
an overnight
really,
radio podcast.
I love it. It's so soothing. You do great
soft
lists.
listening. Yeah.
The bread
I'm
list.
trying to be Delilah without the music.
You're amazing.
Or Tesh. You guys ever listen to John Tesh's radio show?
No.
I listen to it all summer at the cabin. He's on weekdays from 3 to 8 and then 5 to 8 on Saturdays. And what he does is he jumps in between songs and tells you, a study was done recently. Finds out kids who do their homework prior to going to school actually get better grades than kids who do their grades or their work the night before.
Oh my God.
It's just a very...
Do you imagine him doing the podcast
Tesh crushes it.
in a tuxedo coat with tails?
At a piano.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Can you believe it? Here's Hall & Oates.
Exactly. 100%. 100%. So if I could fall somewhere close to or in between Delilah and Tesh, I'm great. But the Midnight Air is a fun little show. You should check it out if you want something to just relax and listen to.
Dates. We want dates.
September 3rd, I am going to be in Richmond, California, and then on the
Oh, you visiting my mom?
I will for sure. I'll
Bring the acid. Bring the
Send her
acid
to the show.
And then on the 5th and 6th, I'll be in Eureka, California at Savage Henry's Comedy Club. I had a date that I have to move, so I apologize for anybody who had tickets. We'll take care of you for the 13th in New Orleans. And then I
call
be...
it Nolans.
Nah,
Go ahead.
nah.
That's what
And then-
I call it. It's my thing. Go
High Plains Comedy Festival, the
As a San
18th
Franciscan.
through the 20th. Everything's up at danielvankirk.com. Plus, don't forget, we're getting close to Live Dumb People Town.
Flyover Fest.
Flyover Comedy
Gonna be
Festival
back.
in
And it's
St.
at the
Louis.
Pageant. Huge theater.
Yeah.
in St. Louis.
You got to fill this bad boy out. It's like 700 seats. So let's
There
do
will
it.
be a Greenlee for anyone who
Greenlee will
wants
be
to
there.
make sure they're going to have a good time.
Come
So-
from far and wide.
Yeah, and then I'm probably doing sets all weekend for that festival as well.
Of course you
are. But everything's up at danielvankirk.com.
You staying at our house? What's happening?
I don't know. I'll probably stay at that cool little author's hotel.
Are you staying at my mom's house in
The
Richmond?
Cheshire?
If she'd have me,
Atchison Village?
100%.
Oh my
Cheshire Inn?
Yes.
You go to the Cheshire Inn. That's
I
it.
imagine wherever
Yeah,
they put me.
place
That's
is-
where I
a
was
good
last
one.
year.
That's a good
I know.
spot.
I just always am like, Dan, come stay with us.
Jesse Thorn.
Yes, sir.
You have podcasts.
The Judge John Hodgman show that we did with you about twins. It was so, as twins, I'm like, only you guys could come up with something that was so interesting and played upon the things we know about our twinness that digs way deeper than just the surface stuff. I loved it.
The case was, if I'm not mistaken, it was what kind of prank is okay to play
As
with
twins.
Your
twin.
twin.
And
Because
'cause
one
one of
twin
them
really wanted to
do
prank,
prank.
and the other was like, I don't like it. It was great.
Yeah.
Because we got into the whole thing of like, if you do a prank that's fun is fun. Don't make it hacky, because as comedians we really are very sensitive to that.
Oh, it's a great episode. You should listen to
Oh,
it.
I loved it.
Also, Bullseye.
Bullseye is
love
coming
Bullseye.
up on its. This is my NPR interview show. This fall, our 25th anniversary.
Unbelievable.
I have been doing it since I was 19 years old in college at UC Santa Cruz.
How
We're
are you
doing-
a better interviewer now than when you were 19?
Oh, I'm definitely worse. No, I'm 100%.
That's what I wanted to hear.
No, but you've
I'm
interviewed
worse.
unbelievable people in the breath
we
of
had
this
some
show.
catastrophes in the early days. These days, everything goes smoothly. We once interviewed Dustin Diamond, Screech from
May,
Saved by
may
the
he
Bell.
rest in peace.
He just the thing that I remember is he had chess instructional videos and a math rock band, and we're like, we are going to ask him about these things.
Right. And then he did
Would
Celebrity
not
Boxing.
answer questions about them. So then we're like, all right, we're going to ask him questions about the hit television show Saved by the Bell.
The college
Would not
math.
answer questions.
What do you want to talk
them.
about? His stand-up?
He was doing stand up in town.
God.
So he starts telling these like joke book jokes about people in wheelchairs. And we're like,
Which I'm sure
oh,
were
wow.
hilarious.
We're like, oh wow, ooh boy.
Yeah.
Why don't we talk about your act? And he goes, this is my act.
Oh,
And
God.
we're like, well, gotta go.
Yeah, hat off, and then out of there.
Yeah.
Amazing. So
25
25 years. That's amazing.
We've been on it.
Yeah.
We
You
did.
guys have been
loved,
on it?
I love the Bullseye that we did.
It's fantastic.
Is there anything planned for it? Are you doing like a
we're-
retrospective?
We're
or-
doing a month of retrospective. Jordan Morris, who I do Jordan Jesse
love
Go, my
Jordan
comedy
so much.
You do
podcast
so
with,
many good podcasts.
and our college buddy Gene O'Neill, who used to do
Great
Sound
playwright.
of Young America,
Fantastic
with us,
playwright.
now best known for his plays. But Gene and Jordan and I, who were the original hosts of the show when I was in college, we're going to do an episode of the NPR version together.
Great.
And we're going to do live shows in L.A., New York, and one in Santa Cruz.
Hey.
lovely.
I just found out my friend Glenn Washington from Snap Judgment on public radio is going to come down to Santa Cruz for us.
Yay.
We're gonna have a really good time celebrating it because I was like, wow,
It's a big deal.
25 years. This is what, if there's young people who are listening out there, this is what this is my camera. This is my
This is
my
your
camera.
camera right there.
I just want young people to know that this is the kind of thing that you can achieve if you're afraid to try anything new.
yeah, I love it. Just
25 years.
It's called staying in a rut and loving it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Just rut like a little piggy, like the little nasty piggy.
So
you were.
Bullseye, Jordan Jesse Go, Judge John Hodgman,
Yeah.
all this under a larger umbrella of your podcast network, which is
MaximumFun.org.
a worker-owned cooperative. It's all of our podcast network.
You
now.
guys
love
and
it.
you
Been
guys
doing it
do
forever.
you do fantastic, like NPR
Podcasting
pledge
Hall of
drives.
Fame, baby.
Yeah, you guys, you are in it.
love it.
You're in it all
Come
the
at
way.
me, Roger Clemens.
Yeah, that's right. Come at
Come
me
at
with
me,
your
bro.
son. All right, Jay, you ready?
I got a story. Here
Seriously,
we go.
though, don't come at me. I'm
Don't
afraid
come at
of
him
you.
at all.
I'm a really scary dude.
He only has drugs in his car.
Plus, I'm not a teenage girl. Don't come at me. I'm not
There
your
it
thing.
is.
Don't come on me.
Sent in by Jim Stebbins. Is that new? At Jimmy 82473. I think
Jimmy,
you
I
contribute.
think it should
Come
be
on,
Jimmy.
there's always been Jim Stebbinses.
Shouldn't he be Jimmy? I'm not going to tell him to change his thing, but Jim Stebbins should be Jimmy 8 World.
Oh yeah, that's
Right?
good.
Like,
Yeah.
shouldn't that
be?
be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should it?
Jimmy 8 World.
Alternative
Past
comedy.
tense. Okay, here we go.
Or Stebbin to the
That I
streets.
like. That I
love.
like.
That I love the thorn is in my side.
French woman sues company that paid her to do nothing for 20 years. That's right.
Uh-huh.
Is there anything more French?
I like that it starts with French woman. I don't think there is. I don't think there is a headline that will not amuse that starts with French, woman.
It's probably the first time we've had.
I don't know
Like
if
French woman goes to bank. I want to know what that story is.
French woman showers.
Is there a way to say French woman without saying it with derision?
Do you think this is
French woman.
Do you think that this is like a New York Times style section article about
Yeah.
why French women are so glamorous? It's
Probably.
because they're always suing their employers.
Also,
They-
why are French women so thin? They do nothing.
Yeah.
And she's now suing her
How
employer.
long?
20 years she worked.
of doing nothing.
Yeah, I probably
she's
should
mad
have
at
held that
them.
out. But okay, here we go.
Well, no,
Good
that's
job.
fine.
A French woman sued her former employer for assigning her no work despite paying her full salary for 20 years. Lawrence Van Wassenhove.
She's mad she didn't earn it.
Yeah, she's like, you're not giving me the respect I deserve.
Correct.
Even people who do nothing think that they deserve more respect.
Shout out to French people know how to live, man.
Yeah, right?
If you want to live, go on strike for a while.
Right?
Yeah.
And still get paid and complain about it.
You get to hang out with the homies. It's
Yeah.
great.
Hey, what are you doing? Nothing. So you're working? Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Folks,
like-
I'm SAG eligible.
She's filed a lawsuit against Orange, a large telecommunications company, accusing it of intentionally barring her from working after she tried to get transferred to a different part of the same firm because of her disability.
Okay.
Well, the disability part, that makes sense.
Sure, but also you're getting paid for nothing.
All right. In 1993, Miss Wassenhove reportedly joined the telecommunication company as a secretary and human resources representative.
Wonderful.
Which accommodated her partial paralysis and epilepsy. Good on the company.
Great on the company.
Sure.
for them.
But the HR part, that's where she's going to know how to sue.
Correct. In 2002, she tried to get a transfer within the company and was approved.
Okay.
So now
Now the worm turns.
right. Miss Wassenhove has alleged that the firm stopped assigning her tasks at this time due to her inadequate performance in the new position.
Yeah.
So do you think that they thought,
We can't fire her
Well,
because
no.
They
If-
bought her a standing desk. That shouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
but do you think that they thought if we deny her request to transfer,
we're going to get
we're going to
sued.
get in trouble for
Yeah.
that because
Yeah.
she's going to say,
So let's let her transfer, but
then
not
we just
give her
won't
any
have her
work.
do anything.
But like, why don't you then, if she comes to you with this, say, okay, do a report about, like, just get her doing stuff that you don't use.
Or
Like,
it's
well,
like
she can't sue for stuff that they don't
it's
use.
like Wet Hot American Summer, where the kid's doing the radio show and then they pan down and it's not plugged in.
Yeah.
Just let her do the radio show that's not
Do a
plugged in.
podcast about the.
I've been doing that for 25 years. I know what you're talking about.
You're in good company.
Is that plugged in?
Okay. However, despite this, Miss Wassenhover's employer did not stop paying her salary. They kept paying her.
You're getting, this is like being a teacher at age 70.
A report by The Sun claims now that Miss Wassenhove finds her situation very hard to bear. It's really hard to get paid. It's really hard to get
Yeah,
paid.
what is hard to bear? I mean, I can understand if she's like, look, I want
She feels
to,
disrespected.
I want to be useful. I want to do things. So why can't she sit down, instead of suing, why can't you sit down with your company and say, like, just give me something to do?
I was much happier when I was doing all these podcasts and crap while sitting at the front desk of the Trust for Public Land not working.
Yeah.
Than I am at my own house.
Yeah, trying to
doing
do it.
the same
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
If I'm at my house, I just want to play out of the park baseball instead of doing my work. If I'm at work, not
You wanna
working,
do the work you
then
wanna
I
do.
want to do the work I want to do.
I'm going to go throwback so far. Our neighbor, Brad Wallace, had the greatest,
Are you throwing back all the way to Wallace?
Yeah.
all the way to Wallace.
All right.
To the Wallaces. You know the Wallaces.
To the
house.
walls.
So from the windows to the Wallaces, till the sweat drips down from my balluses. So they had a game. It was a baseball game where
You spun a wheel.
You're talking about All-Star Baseball.
Yes, you spin the wheel.
and like Babe Ruth was a card in there, like
it
a
had
circle, and
it had a
rows.
big one in the pie chart for home runs. Yeah, I know about All-Star
You know,
Baseball. You can't out-nerd me
No,
with
I was
baseball.
like, please tell me you played that.
Of
Okay,
course he
good.
does.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, she wants to do that instead. Okay. The report claimed initially that Orange employed her as a civil servant, but due to her condition, Miss Wassenhove was offered a secretary position to accommodate her health needs.
Yeah, we're trying to help you out.
The company conducted an occupational medicine report confirming that the position was not suitable for Miss Wassenhove. That added into the report. They said that after this, the firm put Miss Wassenhove on standby, and which no one likes to fly standby.
No.
I ain't much on Wassenova.
Although, once in a while, they'll like put you in first class unexpectedly.
Right. So standby isn't the worst thing. And before eventually offering her retirement due to her disability.
They're doing anything.
They're doing anything they can to get her out.
The company put her on sick leave. They're like, what do we have?
What
This
can
is
we
like
do?
Milton in Office Space, but altruistic.
Right. The company cares.
Right?
Yeah, they kept moving him, and they took
Yeah.
a stapler.
However, the company continue to pay her full salary while Miss Wassenhove was not assigned any work to do.
How many meetings do you think happened about her?
Oh my God! The word is Wassenhove.
What does this woman think she is? A cop who murdered someone? That's social satire, folks.
A priest calling herself an outcast secretary. You're not an outcast. They're finding ways for you to continue to get paid.
They're just paying you.
Yeah, they're just paying
Ms.
you.
Wassenhove
Being
claimed,
outcast secretary does sound like a hard job.
Yeah,
though.
that does. I know.
or would you be like Big Boy's
Not a lot to
assistant?
do. Again, a job with not a lot to do
If
for the
you're-
last.
I work for Andre 3000. I take all his emails, and you're an outcast secretary.
Yes,
Yeah. If you're Big Boy's
way
assistant, you got to feed those owls.
that's fair.
He's got owls.
Got owls. I got owls to feed.
He's an owl man.
I got all these damn owls to feed. Here we go. In 2015, she filed a complaint to the government and high authority for the fight against discrimination, but not much change. Yeah, because you don't have a case.
Right.
You don't have a freaking case.
This I love.
They really covered their ass.
Because they're trying to be really nice. Like the company's like, look, we
They're just trying to avoid a lawsuit.
avoid stuff, and
Which
they're
is so
like,
funny, they end up getting
you're
sued.
so valuable. We're going to keep paying you full. Like they're just doing all this stuff. I can't wait for her to go to the government or to anyone who is not this company who will tell it like it is to her.
Someone needs to tell it
Like, bitch, you got paid all this money. Sit down.
The report quoted her as saying, quote, being paid at home not working is not a privilege. It's very hard to bear.
Stop it.
Who are
Stop
you?
it.
Who would, so according to who?
I don't know. I feel like I would want to be secretarying.
Yes.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Why couldn't you collect a check from these people if it's so hard and do a second job during the day?
Right.
If they're not giving you work to do.
Make more
Why
money.
doesn't
Go out
she
and get
have
another
3
job.
podcasts?
She should have
Thank
3.
you.
That's what I did.
What's her name?
It worked for me.
Wassenhove.
Ms. Wassenhove. The firm, however, claimed...
Can I make a recommendation
Yes.
to this woman?
Yes.
Which is my camp?
Speak
Which one's
directly
my
to that
camp?
camp. Right
Who cares?
Mrs. Wassenova. This is my recommendation.
Mrs. I don't think she's married.
Ms.
Thank you.
Ms. Wassenova. This is my recommendation to you. Think about what makes you happy.
What makes
Think
you
about
tick.
what you love to do. Think about what are your passions.
Correct.
Now, I want you to turn those
Suing
into
people.
a job so they're not happy for you
So
anymore.
you don't love them anymore.
Exactly.
What if her
It
passion
worked
is
for
suing
me.
people?
She had plenty of time to volunteer.
Yeah. They're so right, Dan. Volunteer for people with disabilities.
Yeah.
Do for them what you
or
wish someone
Give
did
puppies
for you.
to people in wheelchairs.
Okay. The firm, however,
Do
claimed...
comedy with Dustin.
Diamond. It claimed that it had done about people in wheelchairs. Claimed it had done everything to ensure she worked in the best conditions possible, according to the report. They also added a return to work in an updated position was also planned, but never happened, as Ms. Wassenhove was reportedly regularly on sick leave.
Right.
You don't. I'm sorry you're sick. I'm sorry you have epilepsy. I'm sorry
This
you're in
definitely
this situation.
feels like when you go to a restaurant and they're like, just give them the table by the bathroom. Give them the hotel room by the elevator. If they don't complain, then we got it
We're
in
good.
there. I'm just going to sue them and see if I can get money. I've gotten all this other stuff. I'm going to sue them and see if I'll get money off.
This is a dog that like someone's giving them food, continually biting the hand that's feeding it.
I support it.
You do. I know.
I like this lady.
I mean, on some level, she does have some moxie.
Game
And-
recognized game.
Go
Go get that money.
making it
Go
happen.
get
Go
it.
get that money.
Go get that money, Miss Wassenhove.
That's
that
a
is
wild.
Isn't that a crazy story?
I just keep thinking.
I liked
of
it because it was
the company just being like trying at every move, trying to stay ahead of her suing them to eventually get sued for all the things they did to accommodate
right.
her.
It's got to be part of every meeting. All right, we got new business, we got old business, and we got Wassenhove.
Where are we at on Wassenhove?
We're on
we on
Wassenhove.
Wassenhove?
We're ahead of the game.
She's gonna get us. No.
No, we're still
I actually
paying
just
her.
approved another pay raise for her. We're good.
what?
She will
It's
not
like
sue
You
us.
what?
Wassenhove to this company is like building the Sagrada Familia. It's just going to go on for 100 years.
Forever.
Until they finished
Yeah.
it. Until
I think we
someone
can get
who's not
another
the-
peek up
It's a
there.
public works project. We're never getting. All right, there's
I'm
story
a public
number 2.
radio host. That's why I do Sagrada Familia.
Sagrada Familia.
comedy.
Which, by the way, when you're there, you're familiar. All right, that's story number 2.
If they put an Olive Garden I would be so
There's got to be. I was there this summer. I didn't see one, but
It's
there's
a little
gotta be one
gaudy, but I like it.
Audience, you got the votes on the screen. What's worse, saying Sagrada Familia or saying when you're there, you're familia?
I think
Let us know.
Both are
Let us
equally
know
as
in the
bad.
comments.
Wassenov just sued us both for making those statements and not having to work. We're going to take a break. When we come back, I have a story number 3 about a woman committing a crime, and that's not even the weirdest part about it. We'll come back and we'll tell you what we have going on with the great Jesse Thorn, host of Jordan Jesse Go, host of Bullseye, co-host of Jordan Jesse Joe, co-host of Judge John Hodgman. He's with us. We'll be right back.
Stick around, make a sound, hunker down, it's Dumb People Town.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Before we jump into this final story, Jay, you and I have an update on one of our dates, but we're just going to lay it all out there. So September 11th, 12th, and 13th will be in Alaska. Anchorage on the 11th.
Seward on the 12th.
Anchorage at the Broken Blender, Seward at the
Open tap room.
Yeah, tap room over there, and then the Valdez Convention Center.
I know
We'll do
Alaska's
Valdez.
huge, but do you get to see John Doerr when you're there?
No, he's
all the
down
way
in
in
Juneau.
That's right.
It's
I
like
can't
it
remember
sucks.
where
I
he's
would
at.
love to see him, but of course we would if we were in Juneau. But I'm very excited to go.
You talking about comedies, John Doerr?
Yeah,
John
John
Doerr.
So we'll be there September 11th, 12th, and 13th. Then the next week we are in Austin, headlining the State Theater. I'm very excited to do that theater. It's going to be
I
super
think
fun.
it's 300 seats, and I think we've sold a third of it already. So we're psyched. But we want more people to come out. So if you're in Austin and you listen to this podcast, get there. It's
Yeah, I'd
on
like
the
to sell it out before our
18th.
plane
It's a
touches
Thursday
it.
night.
That's a
Yeah.
message directly from my friend Lauren Pasternak. Lauren Pasternak, get it together. Go see the Sklars.
Show up and come see us.
Go, Lauren.
On the 18th, and then on the 19th, which is Friday night, we're in the Rialto Theater.
Which you did, Dan. Did you not do the Rialto Theater in Raleigh, North
Yes,
Carolina?
of course.
So,
Beautiful space.
I can't wait.
I played
Hayes
that
Palmer.
theater with Judge John Hodgman. It's a gorgeous spot. Love the Research Triangle.
Okay. We love the Research Triangle. So anybody from Raleigh.
And this is a benefit for
it's like a cancer benefit, and I'm just excited that we're a part of it. We're going to do some comedy there. Then on October 4th, we're going to be in Ann Arbor, Michigan. We were going to do a tag-in on the 5th at the Ann Arbor Comedy Showcase. However, we're doing a workshop of our 2-man show down at South Coast Rep, which is here.
and they switched the dates on us. So now we're only in Ann Arbor doing shows one night. That's Saturday night, the night of the Wisconsin game.
2 shows at Ann Arbor Comedy Showcase. Let's sell them out. I'd love
The
to
rest
do
of the
that.
time, it's just sandwiches at Zingerman's.
You know it.
Sandwiches at Zingerman's
and
in
visiting
Michigan.
my 2 kids who are
Local
both there.
jokes get you local work.
Hey now, local
Trying to
jokes.
get another gig
Local
in
work.
Ann Arbor.
Hey, we ordered our sandwiches at Zingerman. Now they should be ready on October 3rd.
There we go.
Local jokes get you local gigs.
Folks.
So that's it. So we're going to be there. And then we're going to be in Miami on the 25th doing
Hollywood,
a show.
Florida, actually.
Hollywood, Florida, sorry. And then we're doing the Flyover Fest with Daniel. We're doing a live Dumb People Town at the pageant. That's the middle of November. Supersklars.com for all of it. And then we'll let you know kind of when other things are popping up and being released and good stuff happening. Let me jump into this third story.
Yes. Ready?
Sent in by David Fournier at DP Fournier 2. I love this guy. Here's the headline.
Thanks, Dave.
St. Pete woman.
Okay.
yeah, great.
Florida.
I'm checking in with you because
Great.
you love when you just get that first.
Yeah.
Wearing a hot dog costume.
Oh, boy.
Arrested after putting toilet paper on neighbor's vehicle. So if it's just a St. Pete woman TPing a neighbor's vehicle, that is one thing.
Sure.
Especially if
against
it's
the
not a
law?
13-year-old
Not
kid.
in St. Petersburg, no.
It can't be against the law.
What if I told you there was meth on the toilet paper? No.
They
I'm just kidding.
specifically legalized that
Why
in all
not?
the entire state of Florida.
I was recently watching My Bodyguard, the movie. Mm-hmm. You know it.
My bodyguard? Sure.
Yeah.
I know the
Chris
bodyguard.
Makepeace. No.
Chris.
You don't know My Bodyguard?
Oh, my
Whose
God.
bodyguard?
My Bodyguard.
Dude, are you joking? You don't know this movie? Dan, you know it.
Yeah.
So, like, there was do you know you obviously know the movie Meatballs with
Yeah.
Bill Murray. So,
Sure.
the
Chris
main kid-
Makepeace
the
makes-
Makepeace, the kid in that
Yeah.
movie, did another movie called My Bodyguard with
Where
Matt Dillon.
Matt Dillon is the bully. Baldwin, who's the Baldwin? From
Adam Baldwin.
Adam Baldwin plays his bodyguard.
It's maybe one of the best.
His dad is played by Martin Mull, and grandmother is played by
Ruth Gordon.
Ruth Gordon, and they live in the Ambassador Hotel, which later became the Public Hotel in Chicago. So part of it takes place in the Ambassador Hotel, and Ruth Gordon is like this boozy grandmother who's hitting on everybody. Martin Mull, divorced dad, who's got his son in the school. They're switching from a private school to this gritty public school because they moved in to run this hotel in downtown Chicago, and Chris Makepeace gets bullied first day and by
What brought you
that
to
time.
watch this?
Oh, it's one of the greatest.
Oh, it's one of the great movies.
But
Yeah.
you just were firing it up?
No, so it was on recently, but one of the things they were doing to intimidate him was wetting a bunch of toilet paper
He'll watch anything that's on Freevee.
and throw it against the wall.
Tubi.
So wetting
honest.
wads of toilet paper and throwing it at
Got a
the
good
wall
smack to
around him. It had a great smack to it. So I'm wondering if it's just
Wetting.
TPing a car.
But also the
Maybe
hot
that's-
dog costume.
This is what's great.
This is
Very
maybe she's
Tim
throwing
Robinson.
wet
Honestly,
wads of toilet
Why
paper.
is this? Is like the who drove that? This is the Tim Robinson sketch. Who drove the hot dog?
We're all trying to figure
the
out
Oscar
who did
Mayer
this.
mobile.
Can I ask a question? Could you, before this moment, when we heard this St. Petersburg woman was wearing the hot dog costume,
Sure.
Did you think it would take that turn?
Had you ever seen or even imagined a woman in a hot dog costume?
No.
I know that women can be doctors now.
Of course.
Can they?
It
But
was a
can
sexy
women be hot dogs
It was
now?
a sexy hot dog.
Is that what Women's Lib was all about?
It is.
I'm doing jokes from 1972.
No, you're on.
You're doing
You're
joke
on
from
this. There are
Dustin
certain
Diamond's
things
Have
where people
women
just say,
ever-
like when you go, well, supposedly there's a serial killer in Austin. No one's thinking.
I mean, I wasn't looking
Right.
at her hot dog. I was looking at her bun.
Men are the
Check
ones
out
who
the
are
buns
committing,
on that dog.
committing the violent crimes.
Yes.
And wearing the hot dog
Yes.
costumes in our culture.
yes.
It's kind of it's
puts her-
refreshing.
Hey,
This is this
Like
is
even in the
literal
mascot world.
This is toxic
I
femininity.
wonder what percentage is female in the mascot world itself.
Aaron,
in
I think we just got our
full
title
body
for this
costume.
hot dogs
episode.
give you cancer.
Milieu.
Toxic
she
femininity.
puts her buns on like the rest of us, one leg at a time.
Thank you.
You too.
Doesn't quite make sense, but go ahead.
The hot dog's never dressed, which always bothers me. It's always
Officers.
just plain.
Office-
Maybe a mustard.
So we know. Got to figure out why. Officers said this is Marsha Morgan. Said Morgan was upset that her neighbor was
Wait, the name of the woman is
Marsha Morgan.
Okay.
Double M. Eminem. Officers said that Morgan was upset that her neighbor was parking near her yard when the incident started.
Hi,
So this is
my
like-
dog is.
Yeah. So this is all about. This has been happening for a long time. And
Yeah.
she's
She's near her yard.
Can I ask a question to you guys have
Not
different
Indian.
different Southern California lifestyles.
Sure.
Is it against the rules of the I'm from the city, so I only recently learned about this.
Yeah.
Is it against the rules in where you live to park in front of someone else's house?
So if I see a car parked in front of my house, because I have to park one car on the street,
Yeah.
in my house, I'm like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah, Jay,
I
you
get
get
really
mad.
mad.
So this is so I
I'm
heard
like, get out in front of my
They
house.
have every right
my
to
friend
be
and
there.
yours,
They don't.
my friend and yours,
They
Matt
do.
Matt Belknap from the
Love him,
Never Not
love
Funny
Matt, yes.
podcast.
Love him.
I heard him one day on Never Not Funny mention being mad about someone
know.
parking in front
Get
of his
out of my house.
They're all parking spots.
There's tons of
it's
spots
a free
everywhere.
for all.
Jesse, I'm with you on this.
Get any,
100%.
but there's a million other places. Get away from the
Let me
center of
ask
my
you
house.
this: if a Waymo parked in front of your house and was just like waiting to pick up a,
I'd
They do
block
do
it
that.
in.
They
I'd
do that
block
all
it
over
in.
on the west
they
side.
do
a lot.
that near our house. But
I'd
it's weird.
park in a way that they
All right,
couldn't get out.
so we are.
I'd let the air out of the tires. I don't truck.
Yeah.
I have no truck with robots.
There you go. I don't do
I don't
that.
care for robots.
Yeah.
If
They-
you don't have a soul, you can't park in front of my
And
house.
you can't
That
come
attitude
find-
in a hot dog costume, you're going to end up on this show.
When the
Good
incident
point.
started, they said she, while dressed in a hot dog costume, why?
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 She was
Under what
disguising herself.
circumstances?
I bet you in
For
this
sex
story,
stuff.
we never find out.
What is, so if you're in an animal outfit, you're a furry. If you're in a hot dog, you're a foodie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, just
foodist.
a foodist.
By the way, being a furry is not just about
She
sex.
she came from a foodist colony.
At a food
God.
beach started.
It's never about sex.
So what she did was she dressed in a hot dog costume. She started leaning against her neighbor's vehicle.
How do you like this? Yeah. How do you like this? She said.
I'm rubbing my buns on it.
I came here to do two things: dress in a hot dog costume, deface
Lean on
your
this
car.
car and
And
lean.
lean on vehicles.
Looks like I'm all out of leaning.
I don't know. This feels like a move that Robert De Niro would have done in Cape Fear, just leaning on a vehicle.
Now, that would really scare the family.
Scared a
Fuck
hot
this
dog?
laughing in a movie shit.
Hey, I'm leaning over here.
She also.
I don't do impressions.
Dustin
right?
No, it was
Hey, I'm leaning
that's a reason to watch and like and subscribe. The facial work.
So she also ripped toilet paper and started placing it all over the vehicle, which means it to me it's so gently,
Gently
placing
placed.
it.
Do you
You're not
think
just
this
flipping
was? Can I ask? Is it possible she was doing decoupage?
it.
I was wondering too, because if it
doing
is
a
if it is
version
wet
of-
and you let that dry, it's
Yeah.
gonna be harder than hell to get that toilet paper.
The
off.
responding officer, she's
Get it from
accused of
Michael's?
being
Well, she's accused of being intoxicated. Of course, she's refusing to cooperate, which to me would be the best chase ever. Get the hot dog. You grab her by the.
If you're drunk, you never are. You're never drunk. Like, you're never in a hot dog costume, then get drunk.
So in our first,
like, you're drunk, and then you go, I'm going to put on that hot dog.
The only time that I have ever seen my friend John Hodgman like truly pull the No, I've seen him drunk many times. He just becomes more Hodgman-y.
Yeah, okay.
The only time I've ever seen him truly pull the like, but I'm a celebrity.
Do you know who I am? Yeah.
Is we were in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and we had woken up the morning after our show in our business hotel, and walked out into the parking lot in front of the hotel, and the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile was there.
Oh my God!
And we're talking to
this
this beautiful woman who runs the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile, drives it across the country, and we're just like. You know that he was on the Daily Show, right? Like, why are we not being invited in the Wienermobile?
Can I please get in your wiener?
She did not.
Can I get inside you?
She's like, yeah, well, I drive the Oscar Mayer Wiener, and so I'm not sweating it either. Was basically her attitude.
She's like, do you know who I am?
Yeah.
She met his do you know who I am?
I turned down the Daily Show.
There you go. All right, she's accused of being intoxicated and refusing to cooperate with the investigation, according to SPPD. And that is it, the source of this. And that was it. I'm going to show you a picture.
We'll never know.
We don't even know how old she is.
Is she wearing the hot dog costume in her head?
In a mugshot? Should we
Yeah.
guess how old she is based on this photo? I like her. I like her.
This is Florida.
She's not unattractive.
She's cute. I like her. But what is she?
She's got the mermaid hair.
I mean, what do we think she is? I don't have an
56.
answer. 56, Dan. Come on. That's a 27-year-old woman.
74 years old.
No. She's a 27-year-old 44. Woman. She's got to be 44.
I say she's 32 years old.
I bet I can find out.
Do we know?
I'll find out.
Marsha Morgan.
Future episode, I'll
find
reveal.
out. You have to join our Patreon. We'll reveal it on our Patreon. There you go. There you go. That is a show. Jordan Jesse Go, Bullseye, Judge John Hodgman, all fantastic podcast. I love that we call you and you show up.
Where can people get tickets for these live dates?
What a thrill it is. The tickets are not on sale yet, but folks can go to MaximumFun.org/events if you are in Los Angeles, Santa Cruz, or New York City. Can I just say, particularly Santa Cruz? I imagine myself to be a major Santa Cruz celebrity.
I bet you are.
On the level of the band Camper Van Beethoven.
Come on. Love them.
And I did, if you're wondering,
Cracker.
I did email Adam Scott just in case he wants a homecoming show in Santa Cruz.
Sure. Yeah.
But if you are in the Monterey Bay area, I'm talking about if you work at the Monterey Bay Aquarium.
If you
are
pick
one of
strawberries at Driscoll's.
If you are one of the whales from Star Trek 4.
Thank you.
If you're coming out the course at Pebble Beach.
If you've just had the cashew gravy and brown rice at Staff of Life.
Frankly, if you live in any city that ends with on sea, any American city that ends with on sea.
If you're in an SAN town, San Jose, San
If you're
Francisco.
a docent at the Hearst Castle, we're like getting everywhere.
If you've just had a burger for lunch at Nepanthe.
Are you an elephant seal? Is it your seasonal migration time?
Have you ever been
Get out of San Simeon.
To the Henry Miller Library.
to El Paseo?
But people should go to those shows.
All right,
If you went to Esalen.
there you go.
But seriously, how about subscribe to a podcast? Arts and culture interviews on Bullseye, true silly nonsense on Jordan Jesse Go,
The best.
and real life disputes
Cases.
treated with genuine respect and warmth, but also it's a comedy
Hilarious.
show.
As you
That's John
subscribe to
Hodgman.
this, check all that stuff out. Guys, we love you. And oh, snap, we got to get back to work. We'll see you.
Peace.